Dilsukhnagar from our SAIMEDHA coaching center, Hyderabad and Bangalore. In this video, we are going to discuss some questions in previous KPTCL assistant engineers. Actually, previously 2013, 2015, in those examinations, the questions are very simple comparatively. But in 2017, the question paper and the number of questions are somewhat difficult level. Of course, we know that in 2017 question paper given by the IISc Bangalore. Of course, before that 2017, the question papers are very easy, and even in 2022, whatever now we are going to write the exam, the question paper toughness somewhat better than 2013 and 15, somewhat less than 2017. And of course, we given almost all details about examination, how the questions will come in 2020-22. I explained already in previously videos. Let's see few questions of previous KPTCL assistant engineer in our electrical machines. Let's see. This is one of the previous question. This is one of the previous question. What they mentioned here: a three-phase 10 kVA 50 Hz, three-phase 10 kVA 50 Hz star connected alternator runs at 750 RPM. Generally, the alternator will rotate at synchronous speed only. They given the synchronous speed as a 750 revolutions per minute. Then, number of poles of the alternator. Actually, this is very silly question. This is not a standards of BTech BE. This is even not a standards of diploma. Don't expect like a easy questions. We can expect like a questions in a diploma junior engineer, but won't expect in assistant engineer. But I am explaining you here how they will ask you question, already how they asked you questions in previously, right? So they given synchronous speed and they given frequency of 50 hertz. Now they want that number of poles. What is the formula, guys? We know that Ns is equals to 120 F by P, where Ns is the 750. 750 is equals to 120 F by P. Yes or no, guys? This 0 gets cancelled. This 5 ones, 5 gets cancelled. 25, 5 5s are. So P is equals to 120 by 15. 120 by 15. So how we can get the answer 120 by 15? Let's calculate. 5 3s are, 5 3s are, 5 2s are, and 5 4s are. Of course, 3 1s are, 3 8s are. So number of poles is equals to 8. Number of poles is equals to 8. So we can get the answer easily, but won't do like a process in your examination. In your examination, you have to know, first of all, you have an idea in your mind from 2 pole to 12 poles. For 50 Hz, what are the synchronous speeds? For 50 Hz, for 2 pole, the synchronous speed is 3000. For 4 pole, if the number of poles doubled, then the speed reduced to half, because if the number of poles double, speed reduced to half, so 1500. If the number of poles increased by 3 times, then the speed should be reduced by 3 times, so the speed is 1000 RPM. For 8 poles, if the poles are reduced to half, for 4 poles 1500, here poles are increased to double. If the poles double, the speed should be of 750 RPM. For example, if you want to 10 poles, the speed increased by 5 times. Poles increased by 5 times. If the poles increased by 5 times, speed should be reduced by 5 times, so 600 rpm. If you want to 12 pole, for 12 pole, for 6 pole 1000, if the poles are doubled, speed should be off, so 500 rpm. Actually, you have an idea all about these things. Don't waste time for this question. You have to do this question in 1 second. Then we can have a much time to calculate more questions, to give best answers for all the questions. Okay, so generally this is the question for junior engineers. This is suitable for junior engineers. For assistant engineers, we need to prepare somewhat depthy concepts. Of course, this is previously asked in assistant engineer. Right, sir. Let's go for next one. Second one next. Yeah, see this. This is the another question. Once you see this, what they given? A 100 kVA, 3300 by 440 volts. 3300 by 440 volts. This is what? This is E1 and this is E2. They given 50 Hz single phase transformer has 90 tons. That is the 90 tons on the secondary. So the given N2 is equals to 90. Then assuming an ideal transformer, the number of primary tons is. This is also not a BE level of question. This question is actually well suitable for junior engineers. Okay, so what is the formula? Generally, N2 by N1 is equals to E2 by E1. We know that N2 is equals to 90 out of N1 is equals to E2, 440 out of 3300. These two gets cancelled. 11 4s are 11 3s are. From this, N1 is equals to 90 multiplied by 30 by 4. 90 multiplied by 30 by 4, nothing but 2700. 9 3s are 27. 2700 by 4. 4 1s are 4 6 are. 4 1s are 4 6 are. Only one option is there. So easily we can get the answer. Right? So this is they asked in previously, but we need to practice more and more. This previous question paper analysis is not suitable for 2022. Of course, this is suitable for junior engineers. Right, sir? Very silly question. This is also. Let's go for next question. Yes, this is the question. Once see here, a three-phase 440 volts 50 Hz. Supply is applied to a three-phase 4-pole machine, which is given by 440 volts star connection. So the given 4 poles are there, which is 50 Hz supply is given. Induction motor. This is an induction motor. Under full load condition, the operating slip is 0.05. 0.05 nothing but 5 out of 100. 5 out of 100 nothing but 5%. 5% is the slip. My rotor is slipped out by 5%. So then the frequency of the rotor current is. This is the question. So what is the rotor current frequency? Rotor voltage frequency, whatever the rotor frequency, Fr is equals to S into Fs. What is the S here? Slip. My slip is the 5%. And supply frequency is the 50 Hz. 50 once, so 50 twice. So 5 by 2 is nothing but 2.5 Hz. My rotor frequency is 2.5 Hz. It's a very silly question. They may ask you a question, if my rotor is rotating in reverse direction, if my rotor is rotating in negative sequence, then what is the rotor frequency? Like that they may ask you a question. If they asked you a question for negative sequence, the rotor frequency 2 minus s into fs. Remember this also. Like this, very simple questions they asked here. Let's go for the next question. Let's go for the next question. Yeah, see this question. See this question. What is the slip when a 6-pole single phase induction motor? When a 6-pole single phase induction motor operating on 220 volts 60 hertz, 220 volts 60 hertz, yes, is rotating at a speed of 1140 rpm. They given the rotor speed of 1140 rpm. Yes, they given rotor speed, they given number of poles, they given frequency. Now they are asking what is the slip. Now we want to calculate the slip. First, what is the synchronous speed? The synchronous speed ns is equals to 120 f by p, which is 120 60 hertz by 6 poles. So the answer is 1200 rpm is the synchronous speed. No need to calculate. You have to know already. It should be in your mind. Don't waste your time here. Yes, here 1200 rpm is the synchronous speed. 1140 rpm is the rotor speed. So slip is equals to ns minus nr by ns, which is 1200 minus 1140 out of 1200. If you want percentage multiplied with 100, slip s is equals to, this is 60 out of 1200 multiplied with 100. These two gets cancelled. 12 ones, 12 fives, so the slip is equals to 5%. The slip is equals to 5%. This is the question. But don't waste time of all these things. Here very simple. The synchronous speed is 1200 rpm. My rotor speed is 1140 rpm. Nothing but here 60 rpm is slipped out. 60 rpm reduced. 60 rpm is how much percent of 1200? In 1200, 120 is the 10%. In 1200, 120 is the 10%. 60 is the 5%. Without pen, without paper, within a second you will get the answer. You have to prepare like that. Okay guys, so let's see another question. Yeah, this is also one of the very simple question they asked for assistant engineers. What is the question? What is the frequency of the alternator? Has 2 poles, makes 1200 revolutions per minute. They given alternator, that's why. They given speed, that's why. This is 3600 rpm. The synchronous speed they given, number of poles they given. Now what is the frequency? What is the frequency? ns is equals to 120 f by p. ns is the 3600 is equals to 120 into frequency by p. 2 ones, so 2 60s are 60, 0 gets cancelled. 6 ones, so 6 6s are. So finally the frequency is 60 hertz. The frequency is 60 hertz. But I think already you have in your mind for 2 pole 3600 frequency is 60 hertz. For 60 hertz also you have to know about 2 poles to 12 pole every rpm. Then you can get the answer easily guys. So this is the generally already they asked previously like a questions in our electrical machine. Of course even in power system, even in network theory they given like a silly questions. But how will be the 2022 question paper? How will be the KEA question paper? For that analysis, of course, we conducted 2 demos in our Bangalore and 1 demo in Mysore, offline demo. And coming this Saturday and Sunday, we have a free offline seminars in few places of the Karnataka like a Hubli, Belgavi, and Davangere and Ballari. In these 4 places, we are going to conduct offline seminar. This seminar given by Dr.G.Ramana sir, 25 plus years of teaching experience in our electrical department, worked as a and resigned ex-Transco ADE, already departmental person, doctorate in power system. They will give you analysis. What are the topics in that seminar? How to prepare KPTCL exam? What are the examination status? How they will give you questions on that? What is the percentage of theory? What is the percentage of numerical asked questions? Which subject carries more marks? Which subject carries less marks? Which subjects carries only numericals? For JE and AE aspirants, what are the textbooks we have to refer? What is the importance of previous question papers? What is the importance of textbook backside bits? In which the textbook backside bits are very comfortable to ask in our KPTCL examination. All these things will delivered by the experienced, the lesson in electrical department, Dr.G.Ramana sir, 25 plus years of experience in our teaching. And I shared you location, everything. So once let's see the locations and the timings. Once see. Yes. So SAIMEDHA free offline seminar on KPTCL assistant engineer and junior engineer on Saturday nothing but 5th of the March and Sunday 6th of the March. For any details on Saturday, you can feel free to contact 9492737263. About Sunday seminar 9494941234. And on Saturday 10:30 to 12, morning 10:30 to afternoon 12. These 2 are 1.5 hour, 12 or 12:30. This is in Hubli. In Hubli, Kasabapta main road, Sri Guru Education Academy. Sri Guru Education Academy, opposite to Karnataka Bank ATM, which is a old Hubli. And in Belagavi, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Target Coaching Center near Central Bus Station, which is called Shetty Gully. For any details, just feel free to contact this number. On Sunday, morning 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in Davangere, Winners Academy, second main PJ Extension near Stadium and IDBI Bank. This is the location in Davangere. And in Ballari, Bandhavya Academy, 3rd floor of Karnataka Association Building. Karnataka Engineering Association Building near Sarla Devi Government College, above Cool Corner Juice Point in Ameerpet Circle. These are the addresses, these are the phone numbers respectively. And this is given by Chairman and Founder of SAIMEDHA, Dr.G.Ramana sir, Doctorate in Power Systems, ex-Transco ADE, and 25 plus years of experience in electrical department teaching. Surely, I will tell you that you will get a confidence. Yes, I can get the job. Surely, I will tell you that You can get an idea, complete idea. Yeah, this is KPTCL. Now I have to start in this way. Now I have to start this reference of this books. Now I have to start preparation. I want junior engineer or assistant engineer post. As you can get that confidence. Yes, so don't waste your time, guys, and try to plan for this. Everyone who are near to this centers, and all of you, my students who are already joined, and all of you people who are watching this one, please share this information to all of your friends. They may get the job. Right? Thank you and wish you a very all the best. Thank you very much.